So that's good. Now, I'm always keen to get fans of the show involved, and this week, one of our MySpace friends, Tom, sent us this video of himself free running, which was enough to convince me to let him on the show. Now, thanks for coming in. Today, you're going to be our production runner, just helping us out on set. So to begin with, we'd like 3 cups of coffee, if that's okay. Now, the saddest news this week, by anyone's measure, is that Richard and Judy's show may have to permanently cancel their You Say We Pay quiz due to last week's shocking phone system scandal.
Now, something we have to say before we go on, many of you will have read over the weekend and today that some problems have come to light with the You Say We Pay competition. It seems some callers have not been properly entered into the competition.
Well, that was the bad news. The good news is that internet guru and relatively famous man Adam Buxton from The Adam and Joe Show has created a homage to the feature, and it really is very good.
No. Hello, David.
Yeah, hello, Judy.
Oh, Mr. Cool.
That's an interesting voice. How are you?
Yeah, all right, you know, a bit mashed.
Where are you calling from, David?
London.
Which part?
Plumstead.
Plumstead. Okay, right. Well, you sound very cool.
I'm so mashed.
You sound it. You sound very under control.
Yeah.
So,
Be a good actor.
yeah, okay, we're going to give you 1 minute to get as much as you can. We'll be as quick as we can. We're both allowed to cheat once. At least that's what we allow ourselves. You have 1 minute. David, your time starts now.
He used to be in a shit TV show, and he did like 1 quite good rap song. All right, 2 then, whatever.
Chris Rock? No. Who does rapping?
He's the luckiest twat alive. Yeah.
Oh, Will Smith.
Will Smith.
Yeah.
Well, it's like a thing on a blue background.
Triangle. Recorder.
Yeah, fucking hell, you're good, Judy, I tell you. Okay, it's a woman, she's got hair.
Dolly Parton. No.
No. Is she English? British?
No, man, she's just rubbish.
Is it what she's saying? Don't impress me.
Fuck, I don't know, Richard.
Not Shania Twain. Oh, it's Sheryl Crow. Right, those are the cheats gone. They're out.
It's a falcon, Richard.
But hawk.
Falcon?
Eagle.
Yeah, Judy knows. Yeah. This is what my cat is called, right? We named it because he got stuck underneath an iron.
In an eye.
Waffles.
Yay.
Has he got one
Does he get
more?
another one? Yeah, on the cusp.
Yeah,
Yep.
right. He's like a big frog that's died.
Tom Baker.
Yeah.
6 grand.
Yes.
Nice one, David.
Now, if you're a girl and need to talk to somebody about your problems, then you could go to a doctor who would then maybe refer you to a psychotherapist. Or you could go on the internet and listen to the advice handed out by 5 teenage girls on a pink bed. Girl Talk has a fairly long intro sequence which culminates in quite a lot of shrieking and laughter.
Oh, hi! I didn't see you there.
Hi!
Hey. I'm Taylor.
I'm Kelsey.
I'm Marianne. I'm Jack.
I'm Alex.
After introducing themselves in this manner, every episode the girls then get down to answering a question from a girl member of the public.
Girls, how do you know if you're in love? My boyfriend said it to me yesterday, but I'm not sure if I feel the same way.
Wow, I think we've probably all experienced that before.
The subject of love does seem to be very important to a lot of Girl Talk viewers, but our panel is only too keen to crush their cherished ideals.
They're in love with the idea of love. Like they want to.
I think if you need to ask, then you don't really know the feeling.
Well, that's love dealt with. But when we move on to the more practical side of things, the girls get a little hyperactive, and it's sometimes impossible to make out just what they're trying to advise us.
Yeah, those are that's a bad friend. Yeah, those are friends.
In fact, I've watched every single episode of Girl Talk so far, and coming up is the only moment of silence in their entire history.
Those aren't very supportive friends. No.
So basically.
Very good. But although on that occasion they were stumped, and at other times they are in disagreement, there's one subject on which they are completely unanimous, whether it's okay to date an older guy.
It's illegal, guys!
So,
Basically, we think no.
A very clear but slightly abstract answer, because when I turned up, they were on the verge of changing their minds. This is so nice, just to sit here. This week, the internet trend I started was inspired by this man. Oh my God! But before we experience him in full, my absolute favourite internet trend this week was unconsciously set off by a man called Jay Brennan, a YouTube user who also happened to appear in last year's controversial film Short Bus, where he stood out in a pretty eye-opening scene, which I'm going to have to stop just now because he's about to take off all his clothes. On his YouTube channel, Jay has a little video of himself singing on the toilet, and it's actually pretty good.
The sidewalk is rushing at my head again. I'm lying on the street in the rain and wind.
The thing is, before the singing, Jay did a hell of a lot of talking.
Hi, what's up everybody? This is Jay Brennan. I am recording live here from Toilet Studios here in New York City. That one of the leading entities in the creative universe. So this is actually being recorded live from Toilet Studios in New York City.
Well, not exactly inspirational you'd think, but to some people it was, such as this boy coming up, who certainly wasn't in two minds about Mr. Brennan.
This song is a video response to all the great songs that Jay Brennan's written. When I fall in love, it will be forever.
Obviously a big fan there, but a lot of people weren't. In fact, Jay Brennan sparked off a massive internet trend featuring videos specifically involving guitars and toilets that weren't always entirely complimentary of the original.
You know, I've been playing music for a while, got accepted a couple places, you know.
And here's one that's less subtle.
Jade, you're gay, 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 gay.
Like all trends though, by the time you watch me say this, it'll all be over. Which does leave the market open for my one. This week inspired by a video of a friend of mine balancing a boot on his head.
Oh my God, he's got a boot on his head! Oh my God!
Well, I put that video on YouTube and then onto my blog, but surprisingly it didn't spark off a massive internet trend. However, these things do tend to take a bit of time, so to help it on its way, I've cut together all the footage it has generated so far into this little song.
Boot on the head's got a boot on his head, ski boot, red boot, boot on the head, smiling with a boot and dancing with a boot. That's not a boot, that's a little white slipper. Boot head, shoe face, trainer boot, trainer on go face, go with boot, no face, hand face, mud face, boot, boot face, shoe face, boot, boot, boot.
Right, well let's hope that at least starts something. Ah, Tom, the coffees. Oh, probably best to get the old jug out. Just gonna have to squeeze in a while, aren't we? There's not a lot in that knee. Get all the last bits of coffee out there.